Greetings everybody, my name is Adam and welcome back to Minetopia. So I was just flying around, as you do, having a wonderful day when I came across this wonderful bit of land with some floating rocks, some water, a nice desert, a nice barren landscape, and I thought, what better place than for us to settle down and build our giant, our epic mega base. So here we are, this is where we are setting up for the season. Exciting. Now you might be asking, Adam, what is this monstrosity that I see before me? And the answer is, yeah, this is my house of storage. I came here and I built a house out of shulker boxes because everything that I had was in shulker boxes and it was nighttime, so I had to make do with what I had and build a quick little house here. So this is my house of storage. But as you can see, some of the walls are missing, and that is because we are preparing for a big project coming up later in this episode. Before we get going, I want to show you more of this area that we've decided to set up in, though, because look at that. The water is amazing. We've got a nice little lagoon over there. We've got these strange little floating islands, which I definitely have plans for. And then, of course, over here we've got this kind of little island thing that you can see I've started digging out a crater. That's actually our mine, but we're going to turn that into some sort of crater that's been formed from a meteor. You might also notice that down here we have a chorus plant going. Let's see if I can try and land on it. Oh, come on. No! The reason we are growing these plants is that we are going to be turning this desert into an alien landscape with these plants starting to dot up all over the place. It's going to be very interesting. And it means we can get super creative with our builds because who knows what alien stuff looks like. Not this guy. You might be wondering if we're going to be working on the crater this episode. And the answer is no. We're actually going through to the Nether because we have a project set up all ready to go. And wow, that was fast. Ow. Let's head on through. Okay, welcome to my workstation. I have a lot of shulker shells full of building materials. I didn't mean to drop that. And based on what's in here, can you guess what we're building today? Yes, that is right. We are building a bee farm. Wait, no, this one. We are building it here in the Nether so that they do not have to sleep during the night. Very important for the most efficient bee farms. The downside, of course, it being in the Nether means that we do have to have the Nether loaded in order for the bees to do their work. But as you can see, I've set up a small grassy area to put some flowers ready to go, put some doors in, some glass walls. All we need to do is set up the main electronics and beehives that will automate making ourselves some honey. The reason we need access is because we want to breed our bees, and to do that we need to feed the bees flowers, because apparently bees eat flowers? Yeah, okay. I think we best start with our storage system. So to do that, we're going to have a hopper line across here pointing in towards a barrel that will be placed here. Perfect. Now this is placed, we can go all the way along here, placing a line of hoppers. Above these are where our bee nests are going to go, and of course beehives when we make them. Next up, we're going to put 2 blocks up there so that we can grab our dispensers. These are what we are going to be using to be harvesting our honey, and then once that is there like that, we can now set the bees. Okay, this is the slightly nerve-wracking part. I presume the bees are going to face me. Oh, they did. Nice. We have 2. The other one doesn't want to come out, but that's okay. That's okay. We can work with this. We can now start working on the electronics whilst they are busy at work, busy as bees, making juicy honey. Hello, you. You're the other bee. You're bee number 3. It's good to see you. So this is where the farm gets fun, because I love redstone, but I do redstone in a way that I can never really work out what I'm doing. So I think what we need to do is take a signal from them. But I don't think we want to be right across it because we're going to want to send power to these. So we'll have to probably also put a block on there. Well, let's see. I think this is going to be the way to do it, though. Comparators out. Now from here we're going to need to take the redstone signal. You can see it's turned on already, which means we do have a level coming from it, which is great. The bees are busy going in and out, which is fantastic. And what do we want to do here? Okay, so getting the redstone like this, I think, is what we want to do, and then we're going to have to put these up here and probably half slabs, yes. Make a ladder up to the next level. We can do that using these slabs and then solid blocks. They should be powered just like that, yes. Okay, so we want a power of 5 in order for this to work. So that's 1, 2, 3, 4. This will be 5. I think we built it out. 1, 2, 4. Okay. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Bingo. So I don't actually need these blocks on top. I thought I might, but no, I don't. Of course, this redstone will be powering this block, and that block will power this block in turn. Oh, we have bees. Let's go feed them. Come here, bee. Come here, bee. B1, B2. Birds and the bees. Okay, now that we have everything set up, and since they are full already, let's try split these bottles between here and see if they successfully do the trick. I'm going to just break these and place them again to simulate them activating. It should work fine. 1 and 2. Perfect. And you can see this is all turned off because we are back at state 0 now. The issue is we have the dispensers coming in here, which means these are not set up properly to do honey blocks. Instead, this design will work best with shears to shear the honeycombs, which of course is what we need to make more beehives. And place the shears in here. Shears in here. Shears in here. And hey presto, we're done. Wonderful. We will want to expand this by quite a bit, but for now I think we'll just stick with 2 creating honeycombs, and then gradually as we start to add more beehives, we will attempt to start collecting honey bottles. So whilst we've been waiting for our honey to collect, our baby bees to grow up, and our timers to run out so that we can feed the bees again, I've been here designing a new design so that we can start to collect bottles of honey. And this is what I came up with. It's fairly straightforward, but it will require us going down an additional level, as we will need a line of hoppers running underneath on this level here. This is where our collection level will be for this. But this works much in the same way. We have a dispenser collecting our glass bottles here. We detect whether or not a certain number of items is in here using our comparator, and this will only allow honey bottles to be pulled out. Once the comparator detects that there is enough bottles of honey in here, it will be able to send a signal to here, which will unlock this hopper and allow it to send it through to here. The reason we don't want it just to free flow is because otherwise it'll pull the glass bottles out, and we want the glass bottles to stay in. The annoying thing about this design is because we have this redstone line here, it will be locking any hoppers that are here, so it'd be difficult to set up an automatic refilling system for our glass bottles, sadly. But that just gives me another idea. If the dispenser has no empty spaces when it activates, then instead the bottle of honey will be ejected. So as long as we keep it full, we could actually use that design over there, which would save on repeaters. So that'd be nice. I think that's the plan. Let's do that.
We interrupt your show to bring you breaking news from Minetopia. New businesses seem to be developing as leaked footage shows Keras and Adlini discussing new ventures.
Well, hello there.
Oh, are you here? Oh, hello.
Hello there. Wow, okay.
I want to welcome you to the Plateau of Riches.
I like it. I don't think I got the memo, though.
Yes, that's better. I forgot I was wearing that. Yes. So, yeah. So please take a seat. Take a seat. I want to welcome you.
Just there?
Yeah. Yeah. Go ahead.
Okay.
So
Oh, that's nice. I like it.
let's just we call this meeting to begin.
I'm ready.
So you might remember that we were breaking bedrock a
Yes,
couple of
yes.
days ago.
How could I forget? It was
Uh,
one of the most strenuous things I've done on this server so far.
a very very simple process. Well,
Yeah, indeed.
I have a proposal for you, and
I'm all ears.
since the shopping district is going to be opening up very soon, I hear you have plans for that already.
I do.
Well, maybe we can make another plan, which is to create a joint venture in which we offer other members the opportunity for us to break their bedrock for them. A bedrock breaking service, if you will.
Ooh, I like it.
Sorry,
You know?
I just need to stretch my legs a little,
Oh no, that's fine. Yeah, I like it. I like the idea.
So I heard
I
you have
yes.
a mega farm going on with gunpowder, and you see breaking
Yes, bit
bedrock
of a small one.
requires
It's not too big.
TNT.
It does indeed. That's
So
correct.
I was thinking, since I live in the desert and you live in, well, near TNT, no, near gunpowder, maybe we can combine those.
Oh, I like that.
Yes,
100%.
I think this could work. I think this could work.
Yes, definitely. I mean, I have, I mean, a bunch of gunpowder that I am planning to put to good use, but I'm producing much more than I can use. So it's definitely, making TNT is definitely something that I could look into, especially
Brilliant.
if you can provide the sand, because over at my dry area there's only red sand, and
Yeah,
I don't think that
it
works.
looks a little barren over there.
Yeah, I mean, I'm working on it,
You
but
need to get Pixie to come and liven it up a bit, I think.
yeah, I might need to hire services, terraforming skills. I mean, if we get this business going, we'll probably be swimming in diamonds.
Oh, it'll be this pillar will be piled high with diamond blocks.
So, talking about diamond blocks, how much are you thinking of charging?
Maybe like a diamond block per block that we
That sounds
break,
like a good trade to me. 100% sounds like a good trade to me.
and then I say we can just split that 50-50. However,
100%.
we
Yeah.
could split 9 diamonds in a diamond block, or we could
Uh,
just pile them here on a high plateau of
riches.
riches. Yes, just for the world to see.
Eventually, we can get this all covered in diamonds, so no one can actually interfere with our business.
Just only diamond blocks. Yes, we're a bit open to the elements here. Anyway, I
You
think this
can.
was a great meeting. I think we can call a deal done, and maybe in the future after we get the first couple of shops built, we'll actually build somewhere where we can start collecting orders.
100%. Yeah, I mean, I'm happy. I can backstock some gunpowder and prepare it for the TNT, and then we
Excellent.
can have a bunch of TNT prepared for when we open the shop, as well as the other materials we need. So
Excellent. And I've got a lot of sand collection to be doing. Thank you
I
for
like
joining
it.
me for the meeting. It was good to
Oh,
see you.
thank you for
And
the meeting
just gonna,
proposal.
yep, put that back on.
And
I'm back to being a
yeah,
squid now.
I mean, yeah, okay, going incognito in here. You don't want anyone to know what's happening here. This is not fishy business. This is squid business.
Yeah, just squid business. It's just squid business. Perfect. All right.
Okay, well, I'll be in touch.
Yep. See you later.
See you later.
In other news, are pufferfish as cool as they seem to be? Find out after our sponsored message.
Do you love penguins? Then come on down to KFP for fresh penguin meat every day.
Okay, so as you can see, we have completed all of the redstone, and we have also now finally put in all of these beehives. We managed to get enough of the honeycomb to make them all, which is fantastic. So now we have in our inventory this shulker shell, which is full of glass bottles and a couple more shears, which we are now going to put on top of this hopper line, which, by the way, took up the majority of my iron to build. So I'm going to need to go mining again. Anyway, when we put this on top of here, it should automatically fill up the hoppers, starting with the one closest to us. So let's give it a check. Okay, so it's taken out the first row, and they are indeed going in here. So once this dispenser has filled up, this should move along and go then into the second dispenser, and so on, and so on, and so on. We've also managed to move on to our third beehive, which is fantastic. But we have a lot of bee breeding left to do. Oh, it's going to take a while. Well, anyway, I think that's probably about all we have time for this episode. But I want to thank you guys for watching, and if you enjoyed the video, then let me know in the comments below, and click all those buttons that do things. Yeah. I will see you in the next video. See you later.